This episode of Destructoid is brought to you by Jack Threads.
Coming up on Destructoid, Pokemon, and Pokemon, and Pokemon, and wedding bells, and something about the PlayStation Network. Destructoid.
Welcome to Destructoid. I'm Tara Long.
I already knew that. I'm Max Scoville.
Everyone knows that.
How was your weekend, Tara?
It was pretty good. I was not feeling too well. I'm kind of like in that half
That's
stage
fair.
between being sick and well. I wish my body would just decide already. How do you feel,
I'm
Max?
not a
How
girl,
are you?
not
Does
yet a
anybody ever
woman.
ask?
People sometimes ask. I feel like they just zone out when I start talking about it, though.
What?
So it's Monday, yeah. It's Monday. We should probably talk about that PlayStation Network thing.
Right, no releases today. Sorry, guys.
Right.
Nick Chester was busy doing things.
Yeah. He
I don't
edits
know what.
videos on an online PlayStation Network thing, so he couldn't do that. I'm just kidding. We did have a couple guys who asked, emailed me why we didn't talk about the PSN outage on Friday's show, and there's a perfectly good reason for that. When we were writing the script for Friday's show, Sony hadn't actually said anything interesting about the outages. They mostly just claimed they were doing maintenance, which is vague and not helpful, and I just imagine them opening up the servers with air dusters and hanging out. They did explain that the maintenance since then translates loosely to fixing their system after hackers completely messed it up. We didn't report on this on Friday's show because at that point, for all we knew, the PlayStation Network might have been fixed, and then the episode would have gone live after that, leaving us with a irrelevant story about maintenance. So it's been down for almost a week now, which is kind of crappy.
It's like it's here to stay.
Yeah, so this sucks for PlayStation owners because Portal 2 and Mortal Kombat just came out, and Portal 2's got the Steam linkage with the PC copy and the Steam version, PlayStation 3. Yeah, I mean, I have a 360, so
Score one for the Xbox owners.
there, but for the grace of God, go
Finally
us.
got my high five.
All right.
Nothing.
So yeah, there's that. That sucks. But hey, you guys like Pokemon, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, of
Sure
course you
don't.
do. Okay. Well, in a recent issue of the Japanese gaming magazine Dengeki Nintendo DS, Dengeki translates as electric shock. I looked that up on the internet. It was teased that the next issue would have an announcement with new title information about the Pokemon series. The new issue is going to drop on May 21st, and until then, we're going to have to wait for official word. But in the meantime, fans are speculating that we're going to hear about Pokemon Gray. Pokemon Black and White came out in Japan last September, so it's been a little while over there, whereas it just came out in February for us. But I think most likely the new game is probably going to have something to do with the 3DS or that stupid Project Cafe thing. But we could be dealing with a HD next-gen Pokemon Stadium, or how about this? Maybe an update to Pokemon Snap using the 3DS's augmented reality stuff. Maybe it's just Pokemon Gray. You really don't care, do you?
Either way, it's going to be terrible.
Okay, great. Well, I personally hope it's a game where you go hunting for Pokemon, with a gun, and you can kill them and eat them or stuff them or whatever. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm about ready to fucking shoot a Sandile in the face because those guys are a pain in the ass.
I think a stuffed Jigglypuff would look nice hanging over a mantle of just about any home.
You can't stuff a Jigglypuff. That's like trying to stuff a meringue.
If there's a way to do it, I will find it. That's just me, though. Moving on to something a little more lighthearted. Have you guys seen this Borderlands video of the guy proposing to his girlfriend? It's pretty adorable.
I don't support marriage.
Oh, fair enough. Well, former Destructoid editor Anthony Birch, who now works as a writer for Gearbox, helped create the video for a guy named Ben who wanted to propose to his girlfriend, Tora.
It's almost your name.
I know. Actually, my calculus teacher in high school used to make fun of me and call me Tora, like the movie Tora Tora. Anyway, they're both big fans of the game, and they say it kind of brought them closer together. So Ben approached Gearbox and asked if they could make a video for him to propose to his girlfriend, and they agreed to do it. And it's actually really funny, and now Gearbox is officially one of my favorite video game companies. I mean, they kind of were before, but now I love them even more.
Hello, Tora! Today, Ben would like to tell you something very important. He has herpes.
Cut.
Tora, did you know that robots are physically incapable of having STDs? Think about it.
I said cut!
Tora, I have two words for you. Skaggy style.
Fucking cut!
Tora, you and Ben have been together for a while.
And also, she said yes. So, pro tip, gentlemen.
That's very cute. If I ever break up with my girlfriend, I'm gonna email them and have Duke Nukem do it for me.
You should.
And she's gonna kill me for saying that.
That would be the best way to do it.
Hey, baby, I think we should see other people.
Your poor girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, she knows why. Okay, let's take a second to thank our sponsor, then we'll
do
get back
that.
to the news. Tearing up over here. Let's face it, most guys hate shopping for clothes. Even I hate it, and I'm supposedly a woman. You gotta get out of bed, go to the fancy store, only to have the prissy saleswoman scoff at you in your midriff tee and then say, I don't think we have anything for you. You're obviously...
That's a scene from Pretty Woman.
No, Max, that actually happened to me once. It was pretty awful. Anyway, none of that matters now because there's Jack Threads. Jack Threads is a members-only online shopping club that does the dirty work for you and saves you time, money, and in my case, potentially crippling embarrassment. Every day, Jack Thread discounts the most popular clothing brands at up to 80% off of what you'd pay in a store. Brands like American Apparel, Kid Robot, and The Hundreds for way less than you'd find anywhere else. Also, did I mention that ladies like a well-dressed man? Just look at Max Scoville.
Yeah.
You dress nice.
Yeah.
Now, Jack Threads is a private club, but Destructoid's got the hookup. If you go to jackthreads.com/destruct, you can skip the wait list and become a member right away. Not to mention, it's completely free to join. Hit up jackthreads.com/destruct to start planning your next outfit. Let's get back to the news because I have some more exciting details on this Project CAFE rumor watch. Although I'm happy to report that this is actually not a rumor, it's our first real piece of news straight from the mouth of Nintendo. Late yesterday, they released their quarterly report with a note in it saying that they are working on a new console that will be a successor to the Wii and should be released sometime in 2012, though we previously reported that it might be out as soon as October 2011. Apparently that's not true. They also confirmed that the console will be playable at this year's E3, which is just 1.5 short months away. And also, apparently, if you actually read their annual reports, it seems like there's some cover-up going on here because it looks like Nintendo did not have a good quarter. Their profits are reportedly down about 66%. And they sold about 400,000 less units, 3DS units than they were expecting to. So I think all of that news kind of got overshadowed by the Wii 2 or Project Cafe announcement.
I mean, to be fair, the 3DS was kind of had a lot going against it. The Wii was the first system they've released since the original NES that was actually profitable within the first.
Oh yeah, the Wii's been selling.
So,
well, also the DS made a huge impact.
Also, they sold a shit ton of those at Christmas. So like, of course, people are gonna be. I mean, you've got like. Everyone wants a 3DS, I'm sure, but like, how many kids got one for Christmas? Like,
yeah, if they were able to release it before Christmas, that would have been ideal. But you know. Sucks for them.
Don't worry, there's a new system coming soon.
Hey,
There's a new system coming soon, in a year or so.
Make yourself an Americano with it. It's great.
Yes.
So a few weeks ago, we talked about Hitman 5 and how that's probably a thing that's happening since a screenshot showed up with a picture of a leather glove on it. But today we've got some news about it. Recently, Square Enix Europe registered a trademark for the name Hitman Absolution for the region, meaning they're probably working on a game called Hitman Absolution, and it sounds to me like it's probably going to be the name of Hitman 5. You never know though, Square Enix's European branch could be working on a different Hitman title, but with E3 just around the corner, this sounds about right. And I looked this up, and absolution means being forgiven by a priest and absolved of sins. So what could this mean for the Hitman franchise? If I had to guess, you're not going to kill anyone. You're going to turn your life around, and this game's going to be about playing games in a field with smiling, laughing orphans of varying ethnicities. But that's just speculation. For all I know, it's actually about killing people. But on a personal note, I'm very saddened to hear that Square Enix has registered this trademark in Europe, because it means that I'll have to think of a new name for my scented workout oil, the Hitman's Absolution. You know, if I ever want to market it in Europe.
Scented workout oil?
Yeah, it's I sell a special line of oils and jellies that dudes can put on their muscles while working out so that they look all slippery and nice and smell good.
There's no way that's FDA approved.
Absolutely not. We'll hopefully hear some news about Hitman 5 at E3 this year. But chances are it probably won't be released before Christmas. In the meantime, the complete selection of the Hitman's workout lotions are available wherever lubricants are sold.
Max.
And that marks the end of our episode. We'll be back on Wednesday, you guys.
Okay, flex.
Do you have any samples that I can have?
Yeah.
Hook me up after the show, Max. See you guys Wednesday.
Hell yeah! It's here! It's fucking here from Destructoid! Oh my god! Let's open it. What? Whoa. What's this? What? Pop and dry. What? What is this? Bust a move. Sweet! Bust a move! Universe! Oh my god! Oh, Square Enix, man, that must be good. Oh, God. For all ages? Okay, what system is it for? 3DS? I don't have a 3DS. What? What? What am I gonna do with this? What? My day's ruined.